Welcome back to Central Valley Today. The hospitality and culinary industry can be a cutthroat industry. So if that's your business, it's important to have people around you who you can help you grow and compete. So joining us now is Steve Sid, founder and group managing director with Catering HQ. So thank you for joining us, Steve. All right, I was reading up about you. I was looking at your website. You've got so much experience in catering management and food services. So what is your actual passion?
Look, we just love feeding our customers. We love giving them great food, great service, and we offer a real personable service to our customers, and they love it, and they just keep on coming back for more. They just can't get enough of us.
So you live and breathe food, and you've been doing that for a very long time. And you must do an excellent job because you've won a ton of awards. So let's talk about how you help businesses, how you help hospitality and culinary industries, and what sets you apart from other experienced restaurant experts.
Absolutely. Look, I've been doing this for 27 years, and we go into businesses and we handhold them to guide them through how to be successful in the food and service industry. It's really, really important that we offer the very best service, the very best quality food, and to keep it really fresh with modern flavors and keep the menu seasonal. People get very stale and they have the same menus and don't offer that great service. It's all about customer service standards and excellence through food quality.
Yes, and I think this is an industry where you constantly have to be evolving and you have to know what the customer wants. So you've worked at country clubs, you've worked at classic restaurants, and you've worked at some of the hottest nightclub venues. Why do your innovative concepts work?
Because it's a point of difference. We're not stale, we're not boring, we're exciting, we keep things fresh. We're always changing the menus, and it's not just a classic basic menu offer. We're changing it to suit the demographics of those venues. And as you said, we've got so many different venues. I've got over 26 different dining concepts and over 40 event spaces, and every unique restaurant is unique to itself and to the demographic that come to those venues. So it's about tailoring it to suit that particular restaurant in your location. You can't just pick up an idea and think it's going to work in your own restaurant. It's got to be unique to the customer base that comes to your venue.
That is so true. I was actually just at a restaurant opening up in the North Valley in Merced, and they redid their concept because they were really looking at the demographic there, and what they were doing before just really wasn't working for the people that live there. So for you, what do you go for when you're trying to create a dining experience, quote unquote?
So again, it's making sure we do a really good research in the local demographics. See who your competitors are, do a competitor analysis, but don't copy your competitors. Be something different. Be something unique to your own venue, which will make people want to come to your venues. And it gives them that excitement that they're not going just to another basic restaurant. They're coming to something that's offering something really, really different. We've got voted a global best corporate caterer, in the global awards. We are proud of what we've achieved, and we help so many businesses out there in the industry, and we are just passionate about what we do. And you can hear in my voice, I'm sure.
I know. So what's on the agenda for this year? How many restaurants or clubs will you open?
Look, we're probably looking at opening 5 every sort of 2 months. We want to keep growing. We don't want to be the biggest, but we want to be the best at what we do. And that's what we do. It's about offering a personal service to all of our customers and to all of our venues.
How do we keep up with more news about what you're doing besides SteveSid.com? How do you're all the way, you're in another country. Maybe if we're out and about and we find a Steve Sid restaurant, how do we find more about you?
So we've got another website called cateringhq.com.au, or please follow me on my Instagram page, which is cateringHQ. That's the best way to always keep my news updated on my social pages. And there's always food photos, new concepts to really open your appetite.
And then real quickly for me, how do people get your services? How do you end up working with restaurants?
Yeah, please send me a message on stevesid.com, send me an email, and you will get a response from me. Nobody's sitting behind a keyboard other than me. So you will always get that personal service from Steve Sid himself.
Okay. Well, you know, I think you always come up with the most creative ideas, especially when you're creating something you know, sometimes food is edible art. So you always come up with the best ideas when you get to collaborate with other people and you get to exchange ideas. So we will have all the information about Steve Sid and how you can get in touch with him, how you can follow what he's doing and maybe try some of his restaurants. Steve, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Food passion.
All right, still to come here, the grant that's kickstarting some downtown Fresno businesses. We are back with the Downtown Fresno Partnership after this.